In the early 19th century, a baby girl was born who would one day change the history of the world forever. Her name was Alexandrina Victoria, and she would become one of the most powerful queens in history. She was born on May 24, 1819 in Kensington Palace, London. At that time, no one expected her to become queen. She was not first in line to the throne, but fate had something very different planned for her. Victoria's childhood was not easy. She grew up under strict rules known as the Kensington system. She was rarely allowed to play with other children. She was constantly watched and controlled by her mother and advisors. Despite this strict upbringing, Victoria was strong, intelligent, and determined. She loved reading, writing, and learning new things. Even as a child, she showed signs of great leadership. Then came the moment that changed everything. In 1837, when Victoria was just 18 years old, her uncle King William IV passed away. And suddenly, Victoria became the Queen of Great Britain. Imagine being just 18 and becoming the ruler of one of the most powerful nations in the world. It was a huge responsibility, but Victoria was ready. On the very first day of her reign, she showed confidence and strength. She moved out of her mother's control and began ruling independently. This surprised many people, but it also earned her respect. One of the most important moments in her life came when she met a young prince, Prince Albert. Victoria fell deeply in love with him. In fact, she proposed to him herself, which was very unusual at that time. They got married in 1840, and their love story became one of the most famous royal romances in history. Albert was not just her husband. He was her closest advisor and best friend. Together, they had 9 children, and their family became known across Europe. Many of their children married into other royal families, earning Victoria the title Grandmother of Europe. During Victoria's reign, Britain went through massive changes. This period is known as the Victorian era. It was a time of great progress. Factories were built. Railways expanded. Science and technology advanced rapidly. The Industrial Revolution transformed Britain into a global superpower. The British Empire grew larger than ever before. It became the biggest empire in the world, covering lands across Asia, Africa, and beyond. At one point, it was said that the sun never sets on the British Empire. Victoria became a symbol of stability and strength. People admired her dedication to her country. But her life was not without sadness. In 1861, Prince Albert passed away. This was the biggest heartbreak of her life. Victoria was devastated. She went into deep mourning and wore black clothes for the rest of her life. For many years, she avoided public appearances. People even started to criticize her for staying away. But slowly, she returned to her duties. And once again, she proved her strength as a leader. As the years passed, Victoria became more respected than ever. In 1876, she was given a new title, Empress of India. This showed the vast power of the British Empire under her rule. She ruled for more than 63 years, making her the longest reigning British monarch at that time. Her reign ended on January 22, 1901. She passed away at the age of 81. The entire nation mourned her loss. It felt like the end of an era because it truly was. Queen Victoria left behind a powerful legacy. She transformed the monarchy into a symbol of duty and respect. She led her country through one of the most important periods in history. And she proved that a woman could rule an empire with strength and intelligence. Today, she is remembered as one of the greatest queens in history. Her life story is not just about power. It is about courage, love, loss, and determination. And that is why the name Queen Victoria will never be forgotten.